Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is RAYNNE, aka Riri. I am a plus size model and a self-taught and freelance makeup artist here in North Carolina. And I love cottage cheese. I love any kind of cheese actually, other than blue cheese pretty much. I could literally eat cheese every single day of my life. Comment below what your favorite cheese is. I really love Swiss cheese. I know that sounds crazy because a lot of people don't. But I literally buy packages of it and I just eat it plain out of the package. Anyways, today I am thrilled to finally be doing my full face of Belle Beauty by Kim Gravel. If you're unfamiliar with this brand, she is sold, I'm thinking, exclusively on QVC and then also through Belle Beauty. It is called the Saved by the Belle Beauty collection. And this was a Today Social Value on QVC, and it was $50, and it includes a foundation, a mascara, a foundation brush, a lip gloss, a lip liner, and 2 shadow sticks. So as you can see, she is still 100% sealed because I always like to be very authentic and truthful. As much as I love Kim Gravel, and I followed her for many, many years, I love her mantra. I love what she stands for. If it sucks, it sucks. So I hope it doesn't because I'm really excited for her. So we're going to open this together. Let's try the other end. Technical difficulties, you know. It wouldn't be a me video. Ooh. I'm excited. So that is what it looks like. As you can see, it has the foundation brush, the foundation, the shadow sticks, lip liner, lip gloss, and the mascara. Again, if you watched a couple of my previous videos back, you know that I've tried a pair of her jeans and they are bomb.com. She used to work with several makeup companies. She has done pageants and run pageants, so she is pretty up to par, I would say, pretty educated in the role of makeup, and her makeup is supposed to be kind of better suited for more mature, older skin, drier skin, things like that. So I'm hella excited, okay? Hella excited. First, let's put the hair back because I don't know how y'all do makeup with your hair all in front of your face and then you're steady moving it out of your face. I don't understand that personally. So yeah, we are going to throw on a headband. That just made my hair look very big. It's okay. I do have moisturizer on my skin, and I did pre-spray with some MAC Prep and Prime. I'm going to do this the exact same way that I always do my makeup. So I'm going to go into my holy grail of primers. And I hate to get off screen. I'm so very sorry. So I am obsessed with the Dr. Brandt Illuminizer Primer. I kind of use this pretty much in my very dry areas. And then I use, and I'm almost out of this and I'm so sad, this is the Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. I use that more so in my pore areas, anything, you know, any places where I have any redness or anything like that. So I'm literally going to do just one little pump. And we are going to put this right through here. And then anywhere that I, honestly, just where I have the extra redness at. And this instantly, you guys, blurs. This is, I love it so much. I mean, 100% love. And if you have not seen me talk about this prior, you know that when I originally got it, I did not like it. Because you can kind of feel the little pebbles in here. The color corrections, I guess. So I didn't like it at first. And then I tried it again, and I was like, let me just, you know, I always try to try things at least a couple of times before I kind of rule them out, unless they break my skin out or I have a reaction. Then, of course, I'm not going to use it at all. So, again, kind of just pressing it into the cheek area where I'm really red. And I know that sometimes it doesn't always pick up on my phone because it ends up blurring it. But hopefully you can see that it really helps to blur the redness in the skin. So 100% would recommend this, especially if you have broken capillaries, redness, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, or anything like that. I really think that it helps a lot. And then another little tiny little dot of the Dr. Brandt, which, again, I really love. Oops, sorry about that, guys. And we're going to put that kind of more in the T-zone area and right around the nose. And then we can go right on top of this. I love how this smells. And I really, because I am so dry right through these areas of my skin, I really try to kind of push the product into the skin as well as I possibly can. You can see I'm not just like slapping it on. I'm really kind of trying to get it into the skin. I don't always see that it's super illuminating, but it gives me some, I feel like, and it's definitely hydrating. For sure, if you have dry skin, I would 100% recommend this. If you have oily skin, I would stay away from this particular one. The Urban Decay, I think you could use either or. Okay. And then I'm going to let this sit for just a moment. I do want to read about the foundation and pull it out. It is called Hover Cover, and this was actually the launch of this particular product for her brand. And actually it doesn't really say a whole lot. There is the Hover Cover. It is supposed to be a high definition, full coverage foundation, and I did get the shade medium. I'm aware that this is probably going to be a little bit warm on me. I did get this base more for summertime, and I'm going to go ahead and use their brush, which is my favorite kind of brush for foundation, so I'm really excited. It is domed versus being flat. I'm trying to think of the other brush I had that was like this, maybe a Tarte brush, but I really liked it. I do prefer a flat one. We're going to try her out. It feels very thick and very, very dense. There are not any loose brushes or anything like that, loose bristles. I love a shorter handled brush. I don't like a brush that, you know, I'm holding it way out here to like do my makeup. It feels weighty and substantial. I am pretty damn impressed by that. So we're going to dive right into the foundation. I'm really scared. Oh, I honestly forgot that it was a pump. So we're going to... Oh, she's kind of thick. Yeah. Oh, God. I think I got way too much. We shall see. It's very thick. I will say that. It's kind of like moussey. I don't actually think it's going to be too warm on me. I think it'll be perfect for the summertime. I traditionally will go straight to my face from my brush, but that's kind of on foundations that I already know how much to use and how much to kind of lay on my hand. And I don't know with this, so we're just going to go to the face. I'm going to keep this a little bit on my hand in case I need it. And I normally do half my face, so sorry about that. I did take some befores though. Oh, that's actually a really good color. Okay. So the perimeter part of my face where I don't really have any, you know, real imperfections that I'm trying to hide, I will do more of a buffing motion. And the part of my skin that is my little problem areas, you know, I like to kind of push the product in and kind of stamp the product into my face. And then I'm really careful about bringing any product into my nasolabial folds. I do not like any extra product in there. I feel like it gets cakey and crepey, and it just makes me feel like I look older. I'm like that with older clients as well, or just anyone that has like kind of really visible smile lines. It's just not cute, you guys. And then you run a risk of like product settling. So I don't smell anything. I don't smell a scent at all. It actually has a beautiful finish to it. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see. I'm kind of liking it already. Yeah, I think the coverage is beautiful. It definitely feels like medium to full coverage. It smells like super clean, super fresh, not a like overly scented, you know, like perfumey smell to it, which I hate. So I'm pretty impressed by that. I love that it has a little subtle luminosity to it. We'll see how it dries. And actually, I'm loving this color. I think I'm going to really, really get some use out of this in the summertime. And kind of push it up into the hairline. We want everybody to be even, you know. Into the ears, behind the ears. And then, of course, like I said, I like to just buff the perimeter of the face. Just because I don't feel like I need, obviously, the extra coverage. This match is actually really nice. I'm surprised. And kind of saying that, it's kind of weird that this is a medium. I feel like if you have like more olive to a true medium, I would probably say to go up a shade. I'm just going to take the last little bit that's on the brush and just buff it down my neck, just so I don't waste it. I mean, off my hand, excuse me. Alright, so far so good. It's settling very, very slightly right here, and it's kind of looking a little like it's breaking apart right there. I don't know if it's this or if I just didn't let the primer and stuff settle for long enough, but so far so good. Let's redo this because it's falling off. I'm really liking this so far. I do like the coverage. I do like that there's a little bit of luminosity going on, and y'all know I'm a fan of that. I am going to spray with a little bit of Prep and Prime, Fix Plus. I'm so used to using Prep and Prime from MAC, and I've never used Fix Plus till recently. I'm gonna let that dry for just a second, and then we're going to go into just a little bit of concealer. Sorry for getting out of frame again. Normally I'm prepared. I'm going in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade 08. And I'm going to do it exactly how I normally do it. This is really light. Holy shit. Woo! Clearly I've already started to get a little bit of sun or a little bit of warmth to my skin. And I just go in with a dry beauty blender, you guys. That's my preferred method. You do you. And we're going to see how she lays on top of this. And I already know how this concealer works because I use it all the time when I do my makeup. That concealer is way too light right now. Oh gosh. That's alright. That's a bronzer and stuff for y'all. We got this. Yeah, I just feel like it's settling ever so slightly in my little tiny little lines right there. But I mean, guys, you know, Mama's getting old. It's alright. I mean, literally, unless you have like the most perfect, like flawless, you know, very young, non-textured skin, you're going to get some creasing, guys. Like, I mean, we're going to see our flaws, and that's 100% okay. We are all flawed, and we're just as beautiful no matter what our flaws are. So that laid on top of the foundation beautifully. It didn't pull up the foundation or anything like that. Other than like just a little bit of kind of settling right there, which I don't really like, but who does? I am now going to go into, if I can find her. Sorry I'm ill-prepared today, guys. I normally am not. I normally set everything out, but I kind of decided last minute to come and do this. My skin is doing decent right now. I'm going to go into my Rebel Rouge Labs, my Moon Phased little pressed powder, and it is a pressed translucent powder. I love this stuff so much. I will say that for me personally, it did leave a little bit of a white cast. It wasn't anything that was kind of insane or heavy, and how often, you know, am I taking pictures with flash? But aside from that, I absolutely love it. It's really inexpensive. You guys know that I am a die-hard Rebel Rouge rock star. Use code DRAYNNE1 for 10% off. I will link it down below. And I don't make any money. I just happen to love this brand so very much. I love everything by her. Soaps, sprays, you name it. I've tried it and I love it. So I don't actually bake. You guys know this because of my dry skin. I am going to take my big Wonder Ball brush and dust that away. And then we're going to get close so y'all can see. Yeah, I think everything looks good. Again, like I said, it's settling just slightly in my fine lines, which that's not the foundation's fault that I have lines. Go ahead, Kim. Go ahead, girl. I'm going to spray again with some MAC Fix Plus. And this is what I do through my foundation routine, no matter what foundation I am using. I do this. I spray multiple times, you guys, in my routine because of the fact that I am unbelievably dry. My skin is unbelievably dry. I am now going to go into my Rebel Rouge Labs palette before we head into this, just because there's no blush or bronzer or anything like that, and I want to really do like a full face. But this is the Rebel Rouge Labs Oracle palette. I I have used the hell out of her and she's looking a hot mess, y'all. But I love her. I'm going to go into the bronzer and contour shade together. I'm kind of just warming the skin, not necessarily chiseling out the skin. And I kind of start up here in my hairline. Again, I try to start where I need the bulk of the product, and then I kind of fan the rest of the product out, you know, with my foundation, you know, blushes, anything. I started a particular part of the face where I want the most pigment laid down, and then kind of go from there. And this is my favorite little brush called the Judy brush from the crayon case. I love this brush so, so much. I seriously need to get another one just so I know that I always have one. And again, I'm just literally, you know, not chiseling, not sculpting or anything like that. Just bringing some warmth into the skin. And I love this palette so much. Every time I travel, I take this with me. And then like for my everyday stuff, I choose to use this palette as well. This is kind of like my go-to every single day palette. And I've been using the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette a lot as well. So that's that for that. Going right back into the ROUGE palette and going into the blush shade. I like to bring my blush across my nose. And then just whatever little residual, again, I'm just adding some warmth to my skin. So far so good. I feel like everything is laying beautifully on top of the foundation. It actually dried a little more matte than I anticipated. And you saw I didn't powder my entire face. I can still kind of see my skin through it, so that's fine. I don't feel like it's matte, but it's definitely not kind of dewy like I thought it was going to be. So, moving forward, I'm excited. I wonder if I should put brows on, you guys. Should I do brows? Let me do brows so we can be super duper fair with the shadow sticks and stuff, and then I will be right back. Alright beauties, I am back, and voila, we have brows. I used the Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Brunette Betty, and I used the Gimme Brow by Benefit, shade 3, and I used the Morphe M421 brush, and my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And that is how I do my brows. So we're going to move along. I'm excited. So there are two shadow sticks. One is a beautiful brown shade and then one kind of a mauvey pink shade. We're going to pull these out. I'm really nervous, y'all, because Miss Kim, I love you, girl, but you got some big shoes to fill because I have been using Mally sticks for years and years and years, and I love them. Oh, that has like a metallic sheen to it, which I don't know why I didn't know that. That is stunning. Oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing that I always do with my Mally shadow sticks, and I'm going to kind of bring this up and like kind of make a little circle, if you will, and kind of carve out my crease area. This is really soft. A little piece of it broke off. I should have smelled it. I always smell stuff for you guys. Oh, no scent at all. Cool. So I think I was a little rough. So I kind of do this little thing right here. You can either go in with a very dense packer brush, or if you're lazy as fuck like me, you can blend out the edges while it's still wet, because these do set down. I literally just tap my finger over and just kind of blend it out. So far, so good. I might be cheating on Mally today. Ooh, that is really, really, really pretty up close. So same thing here. I kind of just start my little circle all the way around. And you can do this however you want to do this. You can also lay down a shadow and then place this on top of it. So there's where I'm at. And then I kind of bring it in like a little V or a triangle. And then again, before it dries, take a smudger brush or your fingers and just very lightly tap out the edges. That is really, really pretty. I'm blown away, actually. I'm pretty damn impressed. We will see how long it lasts. That's really pretty, you guys. So I'm going to kind of further bring this in Again, in the same way that I do my Mally ones. Okay, this is really pretty. It's almost like got a bronzy kind of tint to it. It's brown, but like has a bronze hue to it. And then same thing as I do with my Mally, I'm going to connect it. And just bring it underneath the lash line. Alright. To pull the shadows out, and that's kind of why I do it in like a little cat, you know, like a cat wing shape. I'm going to just intensify this just a touch. Just on the outer portion of the eye. Oh, that is so beautiful. I feel like it's drying way faster than the Mally is. I'm going to have to get a shader brush and actually brush it in a little bit. I'm going to go in with my little IT Cosmetics little smudger brush here. Any firm packer brush will do. Yes, this definitely dries faster, I feel like, than the Mally one does. So again, I'm just going to take this and buff the edges. Just so that it's not like a super harsh line. It definitely dries fast, so press it out really quickly or go ahead and get your smudger brush ready while you do this. I think that's honestly the best route. And again, I like to kind of pull the shade out. I really like to try to elongate my eyes, especially having hooded lids. So that's kind of like my little trick. It's just kind of pulling my shadows out some. Much better. That looks stunning. Alright, Miss Kim. Give a shout out. I mean, I know that I've done like a semi little shout out video for QVC, but I just want to say thank you to QVC, especially being a plus size, you know, beauty. I appreciate that when I watch QVC, I feel like I'm represented in some kind of way. They have very beautiful, you know, dark skinned women of color. They have medium skin. They have pale skin. They have plus size models. They have very thin models. They have tall models, short models, 70-something-year-old models, and 20-something-year-old models. I am blown away. I want to say that again. I really want to reiterate that. So I'm feeling myself, y'all. So I'm going to take this shade. Let me show you this one up close as well. I'm trying to find the actual shade on here, but I don't. Oh, Pink Champagne. So that is Pink Champagne. Like a beautiful kind of more mauve-y tone, and I kind of feel like it has a little bit of a brown undertone. Excuse me. So I think it'll go beautifully. And I am going to start at the front part of the lid and then bring it across, but kind of in the center where I still can see that bronzer here. That is beautiful. Still has a little bit of like a metallic sheen to it, the way that the other one did. And I'm actually not going to blend this one out. I love it. Thank God I do, because I was so scared I was not going to like this. Work fast. Work really, really fast with this. That is beautiful. I think especially with blue eyes, like any kind of like rust color, orangey, you know, kind of burnt-ish colors, I feel like look absolutely stunning with blue eyes. I mean, of course, anything goes with brown eyes. We got brown eyes. They're a neutral shade. I love it. I like it a whole lot. I normally would do like just like a little bit of a color up underneath the brow bone. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Next, we're going to go into the Belle Beauty Kisser Fixer Waterproof Gel Lip Liner, and this is Mauve Nude. That is what that looks like. And I love the name of her stuff, the Kisser Fixer. I think that is the cutest thing ever. If we can we focus, Mama? Can we focus? Thank you, boo. And there's the shade. So we're going to try her out. Y'all know I don't have the best of luck with pencils. I love that it is retractable. I don't mind a wood pencil, but I love that it's retractable and it is pretty thin. Slightly more pink than I feel like I normally go, but we're going to go with it. Okay? Mmm. Mm-hmm. Very, very, very creamy. Yeah, that is very creamy. So I always start, I kind of outline just a little bit and go over my lip line, my natural shape, just a touch, and then bring down a little X. I blot, and then kind of overdraw down here just a touch. Not necessarily overdraw, but really, really fill it in all the way. And then I'm going to start from the bottom and come up and meet this line. If you're like me, like when you do use lip liners, if you really like to kind of fill in most of your lip or all of your lip, I mean, just, I want you to see how creamy it is. That's insane. It is more pink than I normally would go. Yeah, I'm pretty damn impressed. Considering it's a pink, which is not my favorite. We're going to put the gloss on and we're going to see how she looks. And I also don't really like gloss either. But this is supposed to be a hydrating, kind of more thin formulation of a gloss. This again is the Kisser Fixer, and this is in the shade Mauve Nude as well. I just love her packaging. I think the packaging is absolutely stunning. So, y'all pray for me now. Y'all pray for me. First things first, we got to smell it. I love the packaging. Woo! Kim, girl. That smells like some chocolate cookies or something. Oh, it's way more, okay, it's way more sheer than I thought. It isn't sticky. Definitely more sheer, so I'm happy about that. I thought it was going to be very pink, which I'm not a fan of. Oh my gosh, it smells incredible. Jeez. I'm going to keep talking while I'm about to do my mascara. So far, so good. Which is really strange. I'm kind of freaked out a little bit. There is no tackiness at all, you guys. I'm blown away. Let's see if it gives us that weird little ring that none of us likes. And then last but not least, I'm going to go in with the... I love the name of this as well. It's called Backlash. High Definition Mascara in the shade Bold Black. That is what that looks like. Let's get her up close. Hello, mama. There we go. That is so beautiful. I love this packaging. It feels really heavy and really substantial. Again, I'm going to shake it up. I always shake up liquid lippies, whatever the case may be. And I loved the brush of this on, like, watching the Today Special Value. That is what it looks like. Kind of like the little balls, the little ball, like little leaning up to it. It's like a larger one going to smaller and smaller and smaller. And again, I'm so sorry that my little camera is being a pain in my ass. Hopefully you can get an idea of what it looks like. So I thought it was pretty damn cool. It doesn't look too wet. There's not like a big clump kind of hanging off the end of it. Let's go in, y'all. Let's go in. I like the fact that it is slightly drier. It kind of reminds me, as far as being drier, like the Kush mascara. And with these little teeth, I really feel like it's getting in there. I feel like it could be slightly wetter than this. I mean, I don't mind a drier mascara. It's definitely separating for sure. And I should have curled my lashes. I typically try to. I think I like it better on the bottom lashes, if I'm being honest. We're going to do another coat, but I'll get close and we'll do before and after. I mean, it's okay. It's decent. It's pretty. I always use 2 mascaras to 3 mascaras anyway. So I would maybe use this to kind of separate and kind of lift the lashes, because I do feel like it did that. And then use my Better Than Sex on top of this. I mean, it's definitely lifting and definitely separating. Kind of like a good bra, you know, for your lashes. It's just a little dry for me. I'm going to try to build it up on both sides as well. But again, I mean, I don't really mind this as long as I'm getting like some curl or some lengthening, you know, some definition in the lashes, because I always use multiple mascaras no matter what brand it is. I do like it for the bottom lashes though. I really feel like it really like, you know, clings to the lashes, I guess, or kind of grabs them. So we'll get close again. So it's not bad. I mean, it's, you know, it's a decent mascara. I'm going to try to build it up. But of course, I would use this and then throw on my Better Than Sex. I mean, that's just me. I do that with every mascara, you guys, and I have for 3 years. There's just, in my personal opinion, I don't know. I love Better Than Sex mascara. And you guys have seen me try multiple mascaras. So I definitely like that it gives me some lift. For sure like that. Okay, I feel like it's buildable. It's not like getting weird or clumpy or, you know, tarantula. This gloss is the shit. Like, it's not sticky at all. I'm not getting that weird little, you know, thing in your lips that you get sometimes with glosses. Yeah, I will use this mascara, but I would not go and purchase it. Yeah, it's decent. It's okay. I love you, Kim, but that's just okay for me. Everything else, and I'm gonna get my mirror and I'm gonna look up close of myself, you know. I feel like my skin looks absolutely flawless. Again, it was settling just a touch right through here, but I mean, that's to be expected, guys. But it's not settling like in through here. I still see like my skin through it a little bit, but it's full enough coverage that I feel like it, you know, covered everything I want it to cover. Let me turn the brightness up just a touch. Hopefully that's not too much. I love it. I love the shadow sticks way more than I thought I was going to. I love the lip gloss. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, cannot believe I'm saying that. Even the Fenty one, I liked it, but it was still a little thick and a little goopy for me. This, I do not feel that at all. And actually, now that I'm looking at me with pink, do I like pink? Let me find out I like pink, y'all. Okay, look, we have to finish this look with a little bit of highlight. I have to. I cannot live without highlight if I'm doing my makeup. I'm going to go into another one of my Holy Grail products. That is Ofra All of the Lights highlighter. And I have used the shit out of this, and you still cannot tell. So, thank you. And I'm going to go into my little Luxie tapered highlight brush. This is what she looks like. And I like to go all the way around on both sides and swirl it and just tap off the excess a little bit. And I really start kind of at the very high point of the cheek. And then I kind of slowly create a C and bring it up and then just do a dusting here. I am not somebody that likes a, oh my God, as I was just saying, an over-exaggerated highlight. We're going to have to fix that. I mean, y'all, Ofra does it, y'all. They do the damn thing with the highlights. So again, let me not screw up like I did on this side. I like to really start at the very, very high plane. Oh! Kind of create my little C or my little U. Little tiny dusting up here. And the tip of my nose, just slightly across the bridge. Y'all, that is, bitch, I look like a glazed donut. Okay. And then a little bit of the cutest bow. And normally, obviously, I would have done this before I did my lips, but I didn't know I was going to reach into it. We gotta tone that down. I love Ofra highlights and their liquid lipsticks. They are some of the absolute best. I am going to take some MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to spray my face and my beauty sponge, just a touch. And my kind of secret when I'm done with my makeup, y'all, Jesus, I kind of just really barely take my beauty blender and I will walk it across the skin. I'm not being hard. I'm not tugging at the skin. I am not rubbing on the skin. You know, I don't want to lift any of the product that I've put down. I'm kind of just melting everything into the skin. So now you can see it's a little bit more toned down. But yeah, if you're looking for like a blinding highlighter, but that's not chunky, dusty, powdery, or glittery, Ofra has hands down my absolute favorite ones. So that is it. I am going to take a little powder brush and just softly buff everything. I like to make sure that everything, especially right through here, I told you guys I don't like any product there. So I'm just going to buff that just a little. Ooh, y'all. I am very impressed. The mascara was just an okay for me, but everything else, a 10 out of 10. I am honestly blown the fuck away, especially with the lip gloss. I hate lip gloss, and you guys know this. Hate. And even when I tried the Fenty, I kind of liked it. I would use it. This, I'm going to 100% use. Especially since I know that it's not quite as pink once it's on the lips, you know, by itself. So if I didn't have the liner on, I think I'd really love it. So it's going right here on my actual makeup vanity instead of in with my other lipsticks. I'm impressed. I am 100% impressed. And I feel like everything looks really smooth, really natural. Again, I love that there's a slight luminosity to the foundation. It's not heavy or cakey. I'm not itching or anything like that. First impressions, y'all. Mama likes. I got a feeling you guys will see these products again. So yeah, I'm super happy. I hope you guys like the look too. I'm really feeling myself, as y'all can tell. I like the little pop of pink with the pink and the pink hair. I don't know who I am right now liking pink. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. And the fact that I got all of this for $50, way more impressive. That foundation is the shit. I'm excited to keep using this and to update you guys. But first impressions wise, Belle Beauty by Kim Gravel, top notch. I'm impressed. Very impressed. So yeah, I hope you guys like the look, and I hope you like this video. If you do at all, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you tap that notification bell, I'd be even more grateful and thankful. And please always remember to be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.